In this series, the Zoomer, yugioh Kermit, and myself, the Boomer, Forrest DNT, will test our luck each week and open one box of the next set to be released. After which, we will put our deck building skills to the test and play a best 2 out of 3 to close out the episode. The winner gets a spin on the wheel to start off the next episode, and the loser gets a couple pity packs for their troubles. So come on and join us as we journey through Yu-Gi-Oh's past and discover new strategies to torment our friends with. Welcome to the Progression series. But for today, we will just go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and hop into it. I guess we'll start off with a little bit of what's in the pack. So we are, me and our buddy John, we are going to be starting up a series, as I'm pretty certain I would have done already in the intro, but in case I did not, so this for the first one, I think we're just going to go ahead and do it on stream. I don't know if we'll just do them on stream in the future, but no. So we're gonna, I wanted to skip the first 6 sets and just let us go ahead and start like 6 sets in, so that way we can have like a general good basis of cards, because these sets are not that great. Fantastic for collecting, I guess, but not that great in terms of gameplay. So as we can see, we have the rares here that we're going to be hoping we pull some pots, some fissures, some soldiers of stone, which I totally thought was a common, not a rare, so that's going to be very interesting, and some Hanes. And then for the ultras, there's nothing really in here outside of Monster Reborn that we really want. Moving into spells, I feel like probably just some of the equipped ones are going to be probably the best thing that we could quite possibly get. And then going into the supers, Raigeki is going to be fantastic. Dark Hole, Trap Hole, Swords, meh, but Raigeki and Dark Hole are going to be 2 of the huge ones that we're definitely going to want. And then moving down into the commons, I believe we want the bird. Where's the bird? Where's the bird? Bird. Wow. Wait, is it a rare? Oh, no. I just saw it. It's at the bottom. So, what was it? Skull Red Bird being 1550, which I believe is the strongest monster in the set that is a normal summon. So we're going to hope that we can pull a playset of that, and then maybe just pull some other stuff to just go ahead and survive long enough to out advantage John. So we're going to go ahead and go in here. We're going to open up our 24 packs. Let's see. Open the packs. All right. So here we go. In the first pack. Okay. Remove traps. There's nothing really too crazy about this. Going in the next pack, we did get a Soldier Stone, and we also get a Trihorn Dragon. This thing is probably never being summoned unless we pull like Monster Reborn. But us going ahead and pulling a giant Soldier Stone is great, just so that way we can go ahead and stall.
Alright, so let's go one by one. Damn, I got a Blue Eyes. That could have been a Monster Reborn, honestly, but next pack. There's Hain number 1. That's a good pull, because it just bounces the card back. We got another Dark Energy. Oh, there's Pot of Greed. We drawing 2 here.
Good. That's not good. However, we did go ahead and pull probably one of my favorite things to potentially troll with in an Edison format is Hain, because it is a beast, which means you can set it off Hamster. So if they swing into it, you can just go for a Hain instead of going for Raiko. It's funny. It's dumb. It's not something that you should be doing, but it is something. Okay. We pulled Harp Lady. We also pulled a Trap Hole. Pulling the Trap Hole is actually very, very huge. It's some good removal. Seeing as we haven't hit special summoning like that yet, it's going to hit pretty much almost everything in the format. And even more fantastic removal with a Fissure. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and flip in another one. Hain and a Maneater Bug. Fantastic removal on both ends. Like absolutely fantastic.
Dark Hole and Hain. This pack is pretty good. And we got a Mammoth Graveyard. We got this for with the Wasteland. This goes up to like 15, I believe. Forest is also pretty good. Dragon Treasure for my Blue Eyes. I have yet to see a Skull Redbird. Oh, there's a 2K Defender. There's a Spirit of the Harp. I love this guy, so I'll play him anyways. This is my Beaver Warrior. Look at him. Look at that guy. Look at his teeth. He's just objectively worse than the Blue Eyes, but I will play the Dark Magician because he's the Dark Magician. Like, that's my boy. I have to play him. If I pulled him, I have to play him.
It looks like we pulled a secret for like 5 supers, no ultras. Okay, so that's the second man-eater bug. We did pull a bird. Okay, so let's just look at our pulls. What did we get? So we got 1 Fisher. I know that for a fact. We got 1 Skull Redbird. That's kind of tough. That's very tough. We did pull 2 Hain. We did pull 2 man-eater bug. We did pull the 1 Fisher. And we did pull a Trihorn Dragon and a Trap Hole. So we're pretty much following like the progression series almost to a T. I think we're probably going to be changing up a couple things, but I do know one thing that we're definitely going to be doing is redoer tickets, and I'm definitely already considering burning one now. We're going to burn that. We're going to burn a redoer ticket immediately, and we're going to try it again. Flipping them over, first pack of the respin. Okay, we pulled our Armored Ninja. It's cool. There's our Curse of Dragons. Also, Snap Defense is actually going to be pretty nice, in all honesty, seeing as in a lot of monsters are going to be going in defense. So just going ahead and changing them to attack like Soldier of Stone would be pretty huge to go ahead and... so 2 Snap Defenses. That's...
Oh my god. And a second Blue Eyes. This could have been Monster Reborn. 3 Ultras and no Monster Reborn, but 2 Blue Eyes and a Dark Magician. I mean, I got another 2K Defender. I can't complain too much, but like, that's crazy. This could have been anything but. There's Fissure number 1. This is a good one. Oh, there's one. We got 1 Skull Redbird. Oh, there's another 2K Defender. Oh, and a Skull Redbird. That's number 2. I think we're fine. If we get 1 more Skull Redbird, this was a successful opening.
I'm not going to complain about that. I'm really not. Okay, so that's our second Armored Ninja. I need some better rares here, and those... Oh my god. Why do I have a playset now? Why do I have a playset of Armed Ninja? Target 1 spell card on the field, destroy that target. Yeah, if the target is set, reveal it and destroy it. I mean, that's cool. I could hit face downs with it, but this is a way... I'm already very much regretting... Okay, so we pulled back our Hain. We're cool with that.
1 more Skull Redbird. That's all. Oh, another Hain and another Dark Hole. I might not have Raigeki, but I got Dark Hole. All right, last pack. Or no, second to last pack, I think. Oop, it's the last pack. What do we get? No Skull Redbird, but we got that Dark King of the Abyss for the Dark Energy. Let's see what our pulls are, see if we decide to keep these or spin it again. We got 2 Dark Energies, 2 of the Mountain, 3 of the Wasteland. We got 3 of Robbie. He's like the biggest guy other than Skull Redbird. 2 Skull Redbird, I can't really complain. I think we're going to just play some Fiends and some 2K Defenders right here with my 1 Pot of Greed. Triple Hain. We'll see if I choose to play these guys. I have to put Dark Magician in. I don't know about Blue Eyes, but double Dark Hole, and 1 Fissure. I got the ways to get rid of his monsters if he decides to overextend. I could just sit back on a 2K Defender. If he builds up too much monsters, I could just wipe the board. He won't know what's coming, especially if I hit him with the second Dark Hole. So I'll probably just lock in these pulls. Since I don't think I could pull anything better. I guess we're missing Raigeki and Monster Reborn, but it is what it is. They'll get reprinted at some point. So we're just going to add that to the collection. And we'll get to deck building, see what we come up with.
Kevin, what's going on, my dude? Oh, we got a pot of greed. We got a pot of greed. Okay, that makes the respin immediately worth it. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But we did just get back our Fisher. Okay, so this pull with starting off in the first half, absolutely terrible. The second half, or like the middle part, the middle meat of this like sandwich that is this box, it's going pretty well. However, now we are starting to get back into the I now have 4 of this card. We're getting back into the bad pulls, and I'm not necessarily caring for it much at all. So there's our 1 ultra. We got Guy the Fierce Knight. That's kind of nice. A Metal Dragon 2. This could come up later on when we get like instant fusion and whatnot. Flipping them over. Flame Swordsman, kind of nice. We got our Giant Soldier of Stone back. Good. I mean, realistically, we already got what we wanted out of here. We got the Pot of Greed, and it looks like we're pulling a lot of the fusions that will be relevant later on, depending if we pull certain cards or not. And we got our second Hane. I'm perfectly fine with that. I really am. Coming into the close here, I don't think we've pulled any Skull Redbirds, which is potentially a very huge problem. And I don't think I pulled a single one, did I? We did pull a Pot of Greed. We got 5 Armed Ninjas, 2 Hanes, 1 Pot of Greed. Oh no, we did go. Okay, we did get 1 Skull Redbird, and that's fine. That's exactly what we got last time. We got it again. However, this time we did go ahead and get it with a Pot of Greed, 1 Fisher, and 2 Hane. We're just going to go ahead and add to the collection, and then we'll go ahead and deck build.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So after cooking with Kano, we came up with this deck list. We have the 3 Hanes in order to bounce monsters back. We have the 4 2K defenders. We didn't pull a Giant Soldier of Stone, so we just have the 3 Spirit of the Harp and the 1 Aqua Madour. We have 2 Blue Eyes. This is going to be our main attacker. If we could slow the game down to a point where we could have our 2 tributes, we're just going to summon Blue Eyes, hope it sticks, and if not, we have the second one for that. The prime focus of our deck, we're just focusing on having our dinosaurs and some fiends. We're going to be using the Dark Energy to buff up the fiends, the Raised Body Heat to buff up the dinosaurs. We also have Wasteland for the dinosaurs, and the Yami for the fiends. We also just put in the little burn cards to have extra damage. We have Pot of Greed to draw. The 2 Dark Holes, it's going to be a great board wipe. The side deck is just these Armed Ninjas, just in case he pulled Swords of Revealing Light, that we could be able to get rid of it. And just other random cards, just to fill up the side. And then extra deck, we won't be going into it, but this is all the stuff we pulled. So let's see how he does. Let's see what Nick pulled, and we'll see how the duel goes.
Okay, so here we are with the build. Sorry, this is in post. The deck profile did not save, so I'm having to do this afterwards. And right now, my tongue has a sore on it, so it's gonna be a little weird. But we're just gonna go into it. So here we are. This is what we're playing today versus John, straight out of LOB. We're kind of just going for, big monsters, and we're kind of just hoping to go ahead and overwhelm him. And we are playing 1 Hane. I do know that we pulled 2, but I forgot. I was a little bit of a rush when I was doing this list. And then we also got a bunch of nice defenders. We got the Mid-Series Yame. We got the Umis to pair with some of our waters, and the Yami to pair with some of our darks. And also the stop defenses and the Fisher to go ahead and do some board clear. And of course the Pot of Greed. We aren't really putting anything in the side because it was very limited in what we had. And I was in a little bit of a rush because I was trying to get this deck list done so that we can start recording. So yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and jump into the duels.
You can watch both.
All right, so here we are with episode 1 of Progressies. Here we are, me, of course, Forrest, and with my cohort over here, John.
Yeah, John, Kermit, whatever you guys want to call me.
All right, so I would say my polls were pretty good. As you'll see, I mean, you're obviously going to get 2-0'd right here, and there's going to be no question about that. So, how were your polls for LOB, the greatest set of all time?
Look, I didn't even have to use a redo. I was so confident in my pulls. I said there's no reason for me to respin this. I think my deck is just going to be leagues better than yours. And I think it's an easy 2-0 very fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna start by winning this rock, paper, scissors.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and roll a dice real quick and see what we get. And we're gonna go ahead and start off with this. And all right, we're gonna go ahead and lose the dice roll. That's
like
fine.
Like I said,
it's perfectly fine. You're gonna let me go first.
I mean,
obviously.
I definitely am gonna take the extra card, starting first. Obviously, set up my board right away. All right, so we're gonna start with our draw for turn. I'm gonna go standby and main. What's better than drawing one?
You did not start
drawing
off with
two. Start with my pot of greed.
I also opened a copy of Pot of Greed, but I did have to re-roll for it.
See, I pulled it first try. And then we're gonna just start off a bit slow. We'll set a card. And we'll just pass.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and draw. That is honestly a very, very good draw. So we're gonna go ahead and start with stop defense, targeting your face down.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
All right, so change it to attack.
It's gonna change to attack, but its effect should be activating on flip and bounce.
Oh, are you gonna bounce it?
Well, it seems like it's mandatory because it says select one monster on the field and return it to its owner's hand. So it has to activate on flip. So I guess I lose my guy. Unfortunate.
All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and start off with a set of our own, and then we're just gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
That's got to be a 2K defender. There's nothing else it could possibly be. Let's see. We'll go draw, standby, main. Well, I got some plays here that I could make, but I think I'll just start by activating my Wasteland.
Okay, all right, good card.
We're gonna normal summon my Urabi, who gets buffed by my Wasteland, so he's up to 17 right now.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
While we're at
that's
it, we're gonna raise its body heat right now. Putting it up to 2K.
Okay, I feel like this is just a little bit too much.
So we're gonna go battle. If it's a 2K defender, I'll find out. If not,
so yeah, it is my own Hain, and I'm gonna go ahead and target your Robbie to bounce it to hand.
It'll go
and then
hand.
Go ahead and get rid of that raised body heat.
It's okay. I got rid of a monster. That's fine. We'll just end our turn there.
All right, so we'll go ahead and draw. That actually is a very cracked draw. So we're gonna go standby, main phase. We're gonna activate our old field spell.
He's gonna
get rid of the wasteland. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon Missouri Yame.
All right, he's up to 16. That's pretty good.
And then we're gonna go ahead and go straight to the battle phase and hit in for 16.
I'll have to take it. Take first damage.
And we'll just go to the end phase and hope that is enough to stay on the board.
All right, I'll draw for turn. We'll go standby. Main. I don't like your Umi, so I'm gonna get rid of it with my Wasteland.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Putting your guy back to 14. And we'll bring back the boy, who gets buffed up. Goes to 17.
That's fine.
We'll just go battle.
Yeah, I'll take 300. and then it'll go to grave. That's fine.
End turn.
All right, we'll draw for turn. Why does he got to be so big? Standby.
He's the next
main
biggest
phase.
attacker aside from Skull Redbird, and even Skull Redbird isn't enough at this moment.
All right, I think we're just gonna go ahead and start off with a set one and then pass the turn.
All right, we'll go ahead and draw. Standby. Main. If I don't lag.
Oh, wonderful DB.
Always, always. You know, we'll play a bit conservatively. We'll just set a card. And we'll pass. Just in case another campaign.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and draw. Standby main. This wasteland actually is giving me a little bit of issues. I mean, but I think that's perfectly fine because we're just going to go ahead and tribute summon for Gaia.
Sir, Gaia has 7 stars.
Oh,
She
shit.
requires 2 tributes.
Whoops. Oh, you know, just wonderful. You know, you're wonderful DB. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful, wonderful. We'll go ahead and go with a normal 7 tripwire. We'll go to battle phase and we'll swing into the Hane.
Flip the Hane. We'll put back your set.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see, it's a hand. And then I think we're just going to go have that pass right there. At least got rid of your monster removal, so that's fine.
We'll go standby. Main. We're going to activate my raised body heat, buffing my Arabi. He's going to go up to 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
We're going to set a card. Go battle. Hit over for 800.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're
That's
gonna
perfectly
pass the
fine.
turn.
Okay, so we'll draw for turn. Okay, so he's getting 300 off of that.
Yep,
That's
he's getting
so annoying.
He's pretty big right now. Not even a Skull Redbird can attack over it.
Man, I'm really drawing everything in my deck that is not what I really want right now. So we're gonna go with, all right, we're probably gonna take a lot of damage. So we're gonna go summon the Trial of Nightmare. We'll go battle. We'll swing it on the face down.
We'll bounce back.
Okay, this is another Hane. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll pass turn.
I'll draw for turn. Standby. Main.
Yes.
We'll go battle. We'll attack for 2k.
Yep, I'll take the 2,000. That's fine. It's perfectly fine.
We'll go main phase 2, set a card, and over to you.
Bro, what is up with all these sets? Okay. All right, we're gonna go standby, main phase. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and normal summon the trial. We'll go battle and swing it on the face down.
You're gonna take a nice 700 here. Thanks to my spirit of the heart.
All right, that's fine. We'll go to end phase then.
All right, draw. Standby. Main. You know what's better than one Arabi? 2 Arabi.
Top deck another one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's not an issue whatsoever.
We'll go battle.
Yep.
We'll attack for 400.
Oh, whoops.
And then attack directly for a nice 2k.
Yep.
We'll end here.
Okay,
You need to see a
standby.
Raigeki or a Dark Hole, or it looks like next turn it's over.
Main face. All right, we're gonna go ahead and activate Umi.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Puts me back down to Succubus Knight's a 5-star, sir. You know, this hand's pretty decent. Yeah, there's not a lot of pretty decent cards. All right, we'll draw. Standby. Main. We'll start with a nice set and pass. You'll take a nice 700. Draw. Standby. Main. I think I'll draw 2 more. I think we'll normal summon this Mammoth Graveyard. I know he's smaller than your Trial and Nightmare, but when I activate my Wasteland, he'll go up to 14. We'll go battle. We'll deal 100. A measly 100. And then we'll pass. It's pretty good. Alright, I'll take it back. Ooh. This guy goes up to 18. It's pretty good. I'll take 600. Draw for turn. Standby. Main. I'll just set a card and pass. Alright, alright. If I got to draw, I guess you got to draw. Can't really complain. That's correct. Ooh. You're gonna activate Yami? Dang. That's crazy. That extra 50 damage. Sir, Succubus Knight's a warrior. It does not gain. It's okay though, because it's gonna go back to your hand thanks to my Hane. We'll draw for turn. Standby. Main. I mean, since you put Yami up, I guess I'll just normal summon my Terra the Terrible, since it's gonna get boosted. Goes up to 14 and 15. We'll go battle. We'll hit you for 14. I'll pass. Start my turn. Standby. Main. That could be a Hain, but we could risk it. I'll normal my Witty Phantom. He will also be going up to 16. 15. We'll go battle. We'll attack with my Witty Phantom first. Ooh. I guess I'll pass here. Alright. Draw. Standby. Main. You could have some pretty good cards, but I think I'm willing to sacrifice my 2 monsters to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We'll go battle. We'll attack over that giant soldier of stone. And we'll pass. You better have something to out the Blue Eyes. Show me the fissure. Show me the dark hole or the Raigeki. That's probably a Hain. Standby. Main. I'll normal summon the Witty Phantom. I'll go up to 16. 15. We'll just go battle. We'll attack with the Blue Eyes. Show me the Hain. Ooh, no Hain? Easy damage. Nice 16 right here. I'll go ahead and pass. It's looking like what I said at the start's gonna happen. Nice easy 2-0. Ooh. Alright. Draw. Standby. Main. We'll go battle. We'll attack your face down. It's the Skull Redbird. He pulled 1. Attack for 16. Main phase 2. I'll set a card and I'll pass. Ooh. Alright. We'll crash the Witty Phantoms? That's fine. Standby. Main. We'll just go battle. We'll attack with Blue Eyes for game. I think we established that my pulls are just better. You know, I really thought maybe you were gonna let me just summon the second Blue Eyes on you. You know, I pulled 2 Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, double Dark Hole. I pulled Fissure. I pulled 2 Skull Redbird, 3 Spirit of the Harp, and Aqua Madur. I think my pulls are pretty good. I did not pull any trap hole. I really was hoping for a Monster Reborn instead of double Blue Eyes Dark Magician. Monster Reborn would have been really good. Yeah, it would have been nice to see Raigeki along with Dark Hole, but double Dark Hole I think is really good, especially since if you didn't pull any, this is going to be, I have much more removal than you. Had you just set up, I had it from the start, so had you started just setting up 2k defenders, at whatever point I could have just Dark Hold and just wiped your board. Oh, I also pulled, I believe I pulled Trihorn Dragon, and I pulled 2 of the Gaia the Dragon champions as well. I pulled pretty good. Yo, I would have kept double fissure, double trap. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I did not pull more than 1 Pot of Greed, unfortunately. I really was hoping to pull multiple, but I just pulled the 1. GG's. See y'all later.